Good morning, everyone. So I think I can see two new faces. Yeah, like last day you two were not there. Okay, fine. So for you too, it's Tamosha here, and also hello everyone, whoever is online there. Acha, last day we were talking about tens, right? In the last class we had ended with tens, and just remind me very quickly that where had we ended? Like we had discussed till which part? Till past perfect tense, right? I was talking about the rules, right? Okay, fine. So now when I say rules, then I think we have this past perfect continuous tense today that we have to talk about. Now for the rule, I think for present perfect tense I had told you, right, last day, that something which is already started, start time of the work is given and it is still continuing, right? That was present perfect tense. Now for past perfect tense also it goes the same way, right? Some action which had started in the past, right, वो बहुत पहले शुरू हुआ था और वो बहुत पहले खत्म भी हो गया, because it's all past tense, मतलब the actions are already over, but it happened for a prolonged time, right? It took a lot of time and it went on for a long time, so that is called past perfect tense. And you remember I had told you before, after that rule, right, of the tense. Fine. So just for you to, I'm just revising once more. Before, after means जब दो एक्शन होता है, when there are two actions in the sentence, और दोनों के दोनों ही past में हो चुके हैं, right? Both have happened in the past. Now in between these two actions, जो पहले हुआ है we denote it as action 1, जो उसके बाद हुआ था वो action 2, right? I'm just revising very quickly. Now action 1, for this case we always use past perfect tense, right? That is had done, had gone, like this. And for action 2 we use past simple past. He went, he drank, right, like this. So I had given an example. Can you remind me the example I had said last day? ट्रेन वाला जो लाइक मैंने प्लेटफॉर्म में पहुंची भी नहीं और वो ट्रेन छूट गया. सो देयर आर टू एक्शंस, एक है ट्रेन छूट गया एंड सेकंड वन इज आई रीच्ड प्लेटफॉर्म. तो इन दोनों में से एक्शन 1 कौन होगा? सबसे पहले कौन काम हो चुका है ऑलरेडी? ट्रेन छूट गया था, सो वो हो गया एक्शन 1. तो दैट विल बी सिंपल, सॉरी, पास्ट परफेक्ट. द ट्रेन हैड लेफ्ट बाय द टाइम अब मैं पहुंची, तो ये होगा सिंपल पास्ट. By the time I reached the station. Fine, that's how we remember it. So it is called before, after. ठीक है? Those who are not there in the last class, you can take the notes from them. Okay, you will be able to understand. And just let me know if there is any doubt. So that was past perfect. Now we go to past perfect continuous. मतलब जो हो रहा था बहुत देर से. Like I had been studying in this school for the past 5 years. That means yes, come. That means मैं पढ़ रही थी स्कूल में, मतलब मेरा पढ़ना हो गया. Now I have passed, right? हाँ, sit, please sit. Yes? Like, yeah, this is the English one. For the subject is English. हाँ, ठीक है, sit. You were also there, right, for English? अच्छा, ठीक है, no problem. You can start off with that. ठीक है? So that is past perfect continuous. So there is nothing much to say. It is just the same thing. I'll just write the rule then. Just for your own convenience, I'm just writing the rule. It is subject of the sentence plus, यहाँ पर helping verb क्या होगा? Past perfect continuous में had, right? Yes, had been, exactly. Had, because मतलब perfect tense मतलब ही वो have, has या had होगा. और पास्ट है तो ऑब्वियसली हैड ही होगा. पास्ट में तो हैव हैज नहीं लगता है, राइट? सो सब्जेक्ट प्लस हैड प्लस वी यूज बीन इन केस ऑफ पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस. सो और फिर कंटिन्यूअस है तो मेन वर्ब के साथ क्या लगेगा? या, सो इट विल बी लाइक देयर इज V4, राइट? या, he had been attending the class and then the object. Now, since it is past perfect continuous tense, okay, so I'm just writing in short, past, let me write, perfect continuous tense. है ना? Now, इसमें object जो है, इसमें it's very important. since it is past perfect continuous, you have to mention the time span. मतलब कब से कब तक वो काम हो रहा था, starting point and the end point you have to give. Now, अच्छा, first let me write, then I'll ask you one question. Just write this. Time span needs to be mentioned. Okay, that is a very important rule. मतलब कब से कब तक काम चल रहा था वो समय you have to like mention in case of past perfect continuous tense. ठीक है. Now I'll ask you a very simple question. तो इसके साथ present perfect continuous का difference क्या है? एक तो very basic difference, ये present अभी हो रहा है and ये past हो चुका है. But there is another difference between these two. Can anyone tell me what is the difference? Present perfect continuous and past perfect continuous.
Present perfect continuous action is going on.
Yeah, of course.
And in past it has been ended.
It has been ended, हाँ.
And the given time is given.
Yeah.
Time is given.
In both the cases, the given time is given. कि मतलब कब से शुरू हुआ है. But in this case, the end time is also there. मतलब even if the end time is not mentioned, we imply कि ये काम खत्म हो चुका है. Because of this had. जैसे यहाँ पर had है, we know कि अच्छा मतलब ये काम शुरू तो तब हुआ था. Like if I say I had been studying in this school for 10 years. मतलब मैं 10 साल स्कूल में पढ़ी थी. मतलब am I still in the school? No, I have left the school. But 10 साल में ये time span हुआ था, starting time and the end time is given. Time span मतलब कब से शुरू से end तक जो time duration है, that is given, right? So you can write one example. Okay, I had been studying in this school for 10 years, right? So it is implied कि this work has been completed. लेकिन present continuous में ऐसा नहीं है. It has been raining since morning. So has the rain stopped now? No. मतलब अभी भी वो जारी है वो काम, लेकिन वो शुरू time we have already mentioned. ठीक है. So just try to remember these basic differences. Otherwise you know क्या लगेगा, तुम लोगों को लगेगा कि सभी tense तो same ही है. मतलब what is the basic difference? But there is a major difference between the meanings of these tenses, right? ठीक है. That's all. Now, so past tense में यही 4 category है. I think we have discussed all. Okay. Now for future, I think I was telling you on Wednesday's class that future tense में उतना ज़्यादा difference होता नहीं है, right? In future also we have simple future, then future continuous tense, then what is the third one? Future perfect tense, and then we have future perfect continuous tense. So there are 4 categories again. लेकिन simple future and future continuous में ज़्यादा उतना difference है नहीं. I will come to your house. I will be coming to your house. Meaning is same, right? Only the formation is a little different. ठीक है? So I don't think you need to write it in that way. ठीक है? और helping verb में तो there is only one helping verb in future tense, will. And in fact we used to use shall also पहले, but nowadays you know shall is not used so much. It is always will in whatever the subject is, right? So maybe you can write ऐसे करके you can write simple future plus future continuous, like that you can mention the rules. I'll just write the rules. Okay, you write down. Had I already given last day the rule of this? No, no. Then you write. It will be easier for you to understand. Okay. So first I'm talking about simple future. It's subject plus helping verb तो सेम ही होता है हमेशा. And this is only one particular tense जिसमें simple tense में भी helping verb use होता है. Otherwise present और past में हम लोग क्या देखे थे? In simple present, simple past, we don't use helping verb, right? But in this case only future tense we use it. Okay. So you write will. I'm not writing helping verb क्योंकि एक ही helping verb है. Which form of main verb? हाँ. V1 मतलब it doesn't change ever. So I will V1, you can write does object. Very, very easy. Simple future is very easy. It is in real, it is like simple. Okay, so tell me any sentence. Just we'll write as an example. Any tense in simple future? Say, you say. हाँ, कोई भी tense जो कि अभी होगा. Yes. हाँ, I'll be going to school, लेकिन वो simple tense नहीं हुआ. Of course, it is future, but not simple future. क्या होगा? इसी को बनाओ simple future. What she has said is continuous tense. Can you make? I will go to school. Just keep it simple. So just write an example. I will go to school, or maybe I'll make it college. It's too childish. I'll go to college tomorrow. Right. Okay. अब यहाँ पर देखो मतलब present tense में you remember that rule was there. If the subject is singular, तो verb के साथ what will we add? S or ES. So as I told you, like if the subject is singular, you remember like that. S for singular, and here also we put S. And if the subject is plural, we use no, we don't use anything. Then the V1 नहीं बैठेगा. उसमें कोई ES कुछ नहीं add होगा. But for I and U, the rule is exception. I and U always are considered as plural like that. So the rule is like exceptional. ठीक है. But simple future में या फिर simple past में there is no complication of that sort. Always मतलब verb will be in simple past it will be V2 and in simple future it will be V1. Right. So just remember this rule. Now future continuous, you can only tell me the rule. Please tell me. Subject then. Huh? Will. Huh? Huh. This will come. Will be. Huh. V4 because continuous tense मतलब ing होगा. So V4 plus object. Okay. Tell me an example. Give me an example of future continuous tense. Anything you can make of your own. Say, you, what's your name? I don't remember. Riya, okay. Riya, tell me. Tell me one example of future continuous. एकदम ऐसे ही rule बिठाओ. Very easy. Anything? Subject पहले कुछ भी डालो. Make anything subject. My friends, my family, we. What should I put? Tell me. Yes, or we will be visiting the park next week, like something like that, right? So to make a very simple one, we will be very easy. Just you have to see the rule and you have to put. We will be visiting. Let's make it the amusement park. You all like to go to amusement parks? You know what is amusement park? वो जो होता है ना वो राइड्स रहता है एडवेंचर राइड्स आई डोंट नो यहाँ पर शायद कुछ एक है ना EOD बोल के हाँ सो दोज आर कॉल्ड अम्यूजमेंट पार्क नेक्स्ट वीक okay now in future tense see in these two cases especially there is no need of saying particularly of this time span matlab this week tomorrow even if you don't say then also it makes sense जैसे कि present continuous में अगर नहीं बोलेंगे तो it doesn't make sense but here it is not so I will go to your house अब कभी भी हो सकता है but something which has not yet happened understood like that we remember it okay so that is simple future or future continuous but if you translate it into straight Hindi उतना कुछ difference होता नहीं है right both are having the same kind of meaning okay now future perfect right okay should I go to the next one Yeah. Future perfect tense. Now, can anyone tell me if you have any idea about this? Please let me know if you have any idea about future perfect tense. Like, when do we use it? When do we use future perfect tense? Bolo. Mamta. I remember your name. हाँ, I will have to do it. हाँ, लेकिन उसमें what you said ना, I have to do it, I will have to. तो have to do जैसे ही आ गया ना, it comes under the category of infinitives. तब ना it is considered like as a simple future tense only. Understood? I'll come to gerund and infinitive. Actually, I think today in this class only I'll talk about it. Because tense and gerund, they are very interrelated. I'll tell you the difference. ठीक है, it was, yeah, you're almost there. Anyone else will say anything about future perfect tense? See, I'll tell you one thing. It is mainly used, like in case of imaginary things. कि मैं उस दिन बोल रही थी ना ये एग्जाम्पल कि अगर मैं पंछी होती तो मैं उड़ के वहां चली जाती. We say like ऐसे गानों में ऐसा होता है, right? So if I were a bird, then I would have flown, or I would have flown to you. It's like that. वो जो ऐसे poetic language, song lyrics, ना वो ऐसा होता है. तो वो जो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, कवि लोग जो होते हैं ना, so they use terms like this, future perfect. या फिर we also say in normal speaking कि अगर मैं उसकी जगह होती तो मैं ये काम कभी नहीं करती. So how do ये सब सेंटेंस है, इसमें ना लोगों को दिक्कत होता है बनाने में. Had I been in her place, I would not have done this. अगर मैं ऐसा उसकी जगह होती मैं कभी नहीं करती ये काम. In those cases we use perfect tense. मतलब in reality I am not there. I am not there in that real situation. वो काम हो चुका है already. मतलब वो already कोई blunder कर चुका है. Now I am imagining myself in that position. तब जाके we make this kind of sentences, future perfect tense. ठीक है? तो first you write down when do we use, then I'll talk about the rules because it's very important to know when we use it. Okay. When an action is imagined, now when you write imagined, it can be both past or future. ठीक है, दोनों ही हो सकता है. तुम पास्ट का इंसिडेंट सोच रहे हो या फिर फ्यूचर में जो होने वाला है, यू आर थिंकिंग ऑफ दैट. सेम पास्ट और फ्यूचर. प्रेजेंट तो इसमें होगा नहीं बिकॉज प्रेजेंट में देयर इज नथिंग टू इमेजिन. वो अभी हो रहा है, इट इज हैपनिंग राइट नाउ. व्हेन एन एक्शन इज इमेजिन्ड वी यूज फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस. Okay, when an action is imagined, we use future perfect tense. Now, I'll talk about the rules first, okay? Then let's talk about the examples. So, first subject plus, bolo, what will the helping verb be in this case? Will, helping verb always is will. Then perfect tense तो obviously have will come, और future में has का कोई question doesn't arise. एकदम भूल जाओ have, has in this case. Has and had both. So subject will have and then V3 always. Perfect मतलब ही होगा V3 plus object. हाँ ठीक है.
Will and have will be used consecutively together.
Yes, will and have. देखो यहाँ पर two helping verbs we are using, no? I will have done it. So this is something exceptional. Future perfect is, because usually we do not use two helping verbs together ever. But here we use two helping verbs plus again main verb. So बहुत सारा verb है इस sentence में. 3 verbs are there basically, right? अब ये like in case of will we also use would because it is imaginary. Would use ही होता है because of imaginary sentences, right? Now I will have मतलब suppose if I say I will have come to your house by 5 o'clock. So again this sentence is not imaginary. Here we are talking about that in real I'll come, but here this time frame is given कि by 5 o'clock I will have come to your house. मतलब this is also simple future में जैसा यूज होता है, the motion is still the same. Simple future और future perfect. Again in this case it is same. और इसका I mean there are two uses of future perfect. One is normal future tense, we are talking about when the time frame is given, and another is when you are imaginary things, right? So you tell me an example of a simple future का एक कुछ ऐसा ही बताओ. Make a sentence of your own. See the rule and make. बोलो बोलो, हाँ तुम बोलो. What say again? Ayush will have. अच्छा going क्यों? V3 वहाँ पर लिखा है. Ayush will have gone to his house tomorrow. मतलब वो कल जाएगा, मतलब ये पक्का है कि he will go. So the time frame you are giving, when is he going? He will have gone tomorrow. And are you really going tomorrow? Okay. Okay. So okay, we can write this sentence. Okay, you can change the name according to your own convenience. I am writing this only. हाँ. Imaginary. Oh, अच्छा. Okay. Where is your house by the way? Here only or somewhere? अच्छा फिर तो और बाकी तुम लोगों का सबका यहीं पर है घर? तुम लोगों का? Here only. हाँ, the girls के लिए ऐसा ही होता है, मतलब they usually do not leave their house, but for boys yeah they have to travel. Okay. Really? From where? That is where, मतलब there only. Okay, मतलब you mean the border area. अच्छा. Wow, Nepal is a beautiful place though. Okay. Will have gone to his house next week. I'm making, okay, because Patna is pretty far, cannot go tomorrow like that. Okay, Ayush will have gone to his house next week. Now here this is not imaginary, this is like he is going for sure. अब इसको अगर imaginary बोलना होता तो how would I say? Using the same tense, future perfect tense use करके how will I say? तो उसमें ना एक कंडीशन दिया जाएगा अगर तुम इमेजिनरी बोल रहे हो तो. हाँ बोलो बोलो, से who was saying? इसको जस्ट सिंपली चेंज करो, इसको सेम ही होगा because it is imaginary, so we don't use will anymore. Would, exactly. Ayush would have gone to his house if he would get the tickets. अगर वो टिकट उसको मिल जाता तो वो जाता, लेकिन बुरा it's a bad news कि he didn't get the tickets, right? The common problem, right? Those who stay far. So now you understanding. So we can use both the motions, both the meanings for the same tense. So future perfect tense is pretty confusing. Okay, so you have to मतलब ये थोड़ा याद रखना है. Other tenses were very normal, but this is a little tricky. Okay, so I'm writing some other sentence. बहुत आयुष हो गया, overdose of आयुष. So let's write some other sentence. कुछ imaginary लिखते हैं. My brother would have stayed in Kolkata, but यहाँ पर मुझे कंडीशन देना पड़ेगा क्योंकि वो तो अभी कोलकाता रहता नहीं है. अब वो रहता अगर ऐसा होता तो I have to give one condition. Would have stayed in Kolkata if he would have got a job. If he would have got a good job. वैसे तो जॉब बहुत मिल जाता है. I hope those who are online are able to understand, because I cannot communicate with them. That's the problem. I can? How?
They are hearing you.
They are hearing me. मतलब I cannot hear ना कि any.
They can unmute and tell whatever.
Oh, I can hear.
Yes, ma'am. We all can.
Okay. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. Then it's fine. Wow. They are sitting so silently, so I don't know. Okay, just if there is any doubt, please let me know. Whoever is there, I can see there are 3, yes, or more than that. Yeah, students. Yeah. So मतलब अगर उसको अच्छा जॉब मिल जाता कोलकाता में तो वही रह जाता. Something related to me, you know, it's my condition, but not mine. I have come here with my husband, so he would have got a good one, though we wouldn't have left our hometown, right? So it's like that. So for our job, we have to travel to different places, pretty far places, right? So that's how we do it, right? So my brother would have stayed in Kolkata. तो मतलब whenever you are talking about this imaginary thing, तो वो condition तुमको mention करना है कि क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है, right? अच्छा. Now ये तो हो गया past tense, मतलब उसको जॉब मिला नहीं, वो चला गया कहीं और. Now I am imagining him to be in Kolkata. अब ये तो हो गया past का, this one, right? Now tell me something of future. एक ऐसा सेंटेंस बनाओ जो कि फ्यूचर मीनिंग डिनोट करता है. Can you make? Rule will be the same, बस will की जगह would आएगा. Okay, so I'll just write here would also. Yeah. Is it visible? Yeah. Okay. Tell me then. तो कुछ ऐसा बोलो जो कि फ्यूचर में यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. फ्यूचर में तुम कुछ ऐसा सोच रहे हो. Okay. Okay, fine, that's good. But I will be coming नहीं होगा. Your meaning is correct, but formation ये बिठाओ. This is the rule ना. तो ये rule याद रख के बोलो. Change the verb forms. I तो subject है, fine. Will तो will automatically use. Then क्या आएगा? It's written. Of course. I will have V3 होगा. So तुम going बोले थे. Going is V4, right? V3 क्या होगा? Gone. I will have gone to. अब तुम अपना ऑब्जेक्ट बिठाओ. क्या बोल रहे थे? I will have gone to another state by next year. मतलब by next year it is imagine कि I will go to some other state. It is not fixed yet, but I will have gone. मतलब हम लोग बोलते हैं ना कि next week इस समय तो मैं वहाँ रहूँगी, पटना में रहूँगी. It's like that. मतलब you are imagining कि next week ऐसा होने वाला है, होने जा रहा है, right? So that's how we say. अच्छा, ये थोड़ा ना it is more like you can say future tense ही है. मतलब you are talking about future only. But I'm saying कि कुछ imagine करने वाला, मतलब like something like this. Okay, I'll give you one example, so it will be clear to you. Yeah, it is still the same. My father would have come to my house next week if he didn't have that urgent meeting. क्या मतलब है इसका? आते, वो आते नेक्स्ट वीक, अगर उनका वो अर्जेंट मीटिंग नहीं आ जाता तो. मतलब नाउ इट हैज ऑलरेडी कम, द अर्जेंट मीटिंग हैज कम, और नेक्स्ट वीक वो जो आने वाले थे वो कैंसिल हो चुका है. So it is still in future. I'm talking about the entire thing is in still future. चलो let's write the sentence. हाँ, it will be easier for you too. तो मैं इसको I'm rubbing out. I hope you have written this, right? हाँ, then I'm rubbing it out. What happened? Okay, I'll just write here. My father, you can of course change my father to something else also, Mr. Agarwal or something like that. My father would have, now I'm doing it would, will नहीं कर रही हूँ. देखो उसका सेंटेंस में she had said कि will, that was fine कि वो पक्का कि next year मैं other city में रहूँगी. लेकिन यहाँ पर I'm doing would क्योंकि it is imaginary. There is a difference between will and would. My father would have visited me next week, my father would have visited me next week if he didn't have the urgent meeting. Okay. So the notion of this sentence is in future. मतलब अगर वो नहीं रहता तो वो आ जाते. So this thing has not yet happened. ये अभी तक हुआ नहीं है. But I'm just imagining this entire thing. ठीक है? लेकिन देखो पहला वाला sentence क्या था? Already it has happened. My brother has left Kolkata. Now I am imagining कि क्या होता अगर उसको जॉब मिल जाता तो. Did you understand the difference between the two? Right? तो ये दोनों में ही यूज होता है. Either it is past or it is future. ठीक है? So future perfect tense is a little bit tricky. You have to understand.
My brother would have stayed in Kolkata.
हाँ.
हाँ. और दोनों के साथ कोई कंडीशन है कि उसे एक अच्छी जॉब नहीं मिली और यहाँ फादर की अर्जेंट मीटिंग आ गई.
हाँ. Now I have used one term here. See, next week, right? मतलब वो काम next week होने वाला था, but वो cancel हो गया. Future tense मतलब future notion is there. लेकिन जो ब्रदर वाला सेंटेंस है उसमें आई हैव नॉट मेंशन एनीथिंग. मतलब अगर उसको मिल जाता तो रह जाता, बट द एंटायर थिंग हैज ऑलरेडी हैपेंड. मतलब ही हैज ऑलरेडी शिफ्टेड टू सम अदर सिटी लिविंग कोलकाता. अंडरस्टैंडिंग द डिफरेंस? सो दैट वाज द नोशन वाज इन पास्ट, बट हियर द नोशन इज समथिंग दैट वाज अबाउट टू हैपन नेक्स्ट वीक, राइट? लाइक दैट. सो इट इज यूज्ड इन दैट वे. सो व्हेन वी आर लाइक इमेजिनिंग, नाउ आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू एक हिंदी सेंटेंस मैं बता रही हूँ, ठीक है? यू ऑल ट्राई टू मेक इट इन English using this rule. हाँ? अच्छा. Okay. Another thing I'll tell you. Whenever first one you are making in future perfect, जो next condition वो बोल रहे हो, देखो वो usually it happens in past, simple past, right? Or past perfect also it can be. ठीक है? That you will frame according to your own convenience. Fine. So I'm just telling you the sentence. अगर वो ट्रेन नहीं, अगर मैं वो ट्रेन नहीं क्या बोलते हो तुम लोग, छूट, हाँ, अगर मैं वो ट्रेन नहीं छोड़ देती या छूटती, जो भी हो, मैं अभी तक कोलकाता पहुंच गई होती. मेक दिस इन सिंपल फ्यूचर टेंस. एक मिनट फिर से बोलो. लिख लो. आई थिंक इट्स बेटर इफ यू राइट, यू नो, मतलब बोलने से थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन होता है. आई डिड नॉट मिस्ड या मिस? नो, डिड है तो मिस होगा. डिड जब भी होता है, देखो मैंने डिड नॉट हैव किया है ना? डिड है तो वर्ब का प्रेजेंट लगता है, क्योंकि डिड मतलब ही तो पास्ट है, तो दो पास्ट एक साथ वी कैन नॉट पुट. हाँ, आई वुड हैव रीच्ड कोलकाता बाई नाउ, तो टाइम फ्रेम देना है कि अभी तक तो मैं पहुंच गई होती. आई वुड हैव रीच्ड कोलकाता इफ आई डिड नॉट मिस द ट्रेन. और इसको पास्ट परफेक्ट भी कर सकते हैं, इफ आई हैड नॉट मिस्ड द ट्रेन. अच्छा, हैड लगा रहे हो तो हो जाएगा मिस्ड, क्योंकि परफेक्ट टेंस है. लेकिन डिड लगा रहे हो तो हो जाएगा मिस. ठीक है? सो हाँ, बोथ आर पास्ट टेंस, बोथ आर सिंपल पास्ट. ओ, वर्ब, मेन वर्ब प्रेजेंट फॉर्म में होगा.
पास्ट में कौन सा होगा? पास्ट सिंपल पास्ट या फिर आई डिड मिस द ट्रेन?
सिंपल पास्ट दिस इज एकदम. लेकिन मेन वर्ब जो है वो प्रेजेंट में लगेगा इफ यू आर यूजिंग डिड, क्योंकि डिड के साथ, डू वर्ब के साथ वी डोंट यूज थर्ड फॉर्म. लेकिन अगर हैव या हैज या हैड यूज करते हो तो ऑफ कोर्स इट विल बी V3. तो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज यू कैन राइट इन ब्रैकेट करके ना एक जगह पर लिख लो ये चीज. आई एम रबिंग दिस आउट. आई डोंट थिंक इट्स नीडेड एनीमोर, सो आई एम जस्ट राइटिंग. ये बहुत कॉमन मिस्टेक दैट यू कैन से 90% स्टूडेंट्स विल डू, ये डिड के साथ ईडी लगाना. द कॉमनेस्ट, एंड इवन स्पोकन इंग्लिश विल सी पीपल डू दिस. इट्स अ वेरी समथिंग, यू नो, इट साउंड्स वेरी बैड. सो वेरी जस्ट रिमेंबर इट, एकदम अच्छे से स्टार मार्क देके ना लिख लो दिस रूल. I'm just writing an example first. I did miss the train. ये है एक सेंटेंस, ठीक है. अंडरलाइन डिड और मिस, सेम सेंटेंस आई राइट. I had missed the train. Had और missed को अंडरलाइन करो. And then you can write the main rule. Always use V1, मतलब present form of the main verb with inverted comma में लिख दो did. Okay, always use, this is very very important. People always make this mistake. Always use V1 with did. Okay, मैंने अपना होमवर्क नहीं किया. How do you say it in English? इतना क्या सोच रहे थे? इजी सेंटेंस है. Exactly, I did not do my homework. So if you say I did not did my homework, is it correct? No, ये बहुत common sentence है. So we know that it will be मतलब did not do ऐसे होगा. But same kind of sentence when you are making with some other verb, you know, people tend to use ed form. So don't do it. I did drink water. You don't say I did drank water. अब तुम बोलोगे कि ये तो past tense में है, so why not drank? Why drink? Drink तो present हो गया. But did use किए हो. So do verb के लिए ये rule थोड़ा अलग होता है. Do, did, done. So whenever you are using did, main verb हमेशा present form में ही रहेगा. No matter if your sentence is past or anything. Because did मतलब ही तो past है ना. Did itself is past tense. So you don't need to make like main verb in past again. But the same sentence whenever you are using had या have या has जो भी हो तब हो जाएगा ed. So you are using the simple past, that is second form of the verb. ठीक है. So this is very important. You also write this rule. I hope you have written. Yeah, please remember this rule because everybody will make this mistake. Please don't do it. Okay. So हाँ, तो मैं वो sentence क्या था? What you said? Yeah, I would have reached Kolkata if by now if I did not miss the train. ठीक है. और if I had not missed the train. Fine. अच्छा, एक और sentence बताओ. ठीक है. I'm saying again in Hindi. You make it in English. अब मेक इट इन नेगेटिव. हाँ, हम लोग बहुत पॉजिटिव भी कर लिए. अगर मेरा घर रास्ते के बगल में नहीं होता तो इतना डर्टी नहीं होता. मतलब जस्ट एक्सक्यूज माई हिंदी, तुम अपने तरफ से वो बना लो. ठीक है, हिंदी को. एंड यू मेक इट इन इंग्लिश. मतलब बोलते हैं ना कि घर के बगल रास्ते के बगल में है तो इसलिए इतना धुआं, क्या बोलते हैं, धूल है. एग्जैक्टली. सो लाइक दैट. अगर मेरा घर रास्ते के बगल में नहीं होता तो इतना धूल नहीं होता. ये थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है. एटलीस्ट यू मेक वन पार्ट. इसको दोनों पार्ट में अलग कर लो, फिर एक का बनाओ, दूसरा आई विल हेल्प यू. वन हिंट आई विल गिव यू. इन दिस सेंटेंस दोनों ही पार्ट में यू कैन यूज फ्यूचर परफेक्ट. ठीक है. दोनों ही टेंस को फ्यूचर परफेक्ट में ही बनाओ. इट विल बी इजी फॉर यू.
My house would not have that much of dirt or that much of dirt if it was not near the house, near the street. Or
इफ इट वॉज नॉट नियर द हाउस, मतलब तुम सिंपल पास्ट उसमें कोई, हाँ वो भी है. और अगर इसको भी फ्यूचर परफेक्ट में करें तो
if it would not have near the street or near the road.
यस. तो हैव के यहाँ पर यह बीन आएगा. इट वुड नॉट हैव बीन so near the street. Yeah, correct. मतलब दो एक्शन है, एक है कि अगर रास्ते के बगल में नहीं होता, पहले इसको बनाओ, अगर मेरा घर रास्ते के बगल में नहीं होता, फर्स्ट यू मेक दिस. This rule, sorry, I have rubbed out the rule. देखो, you have already written, वो rule use करो. If my house, yes. अच्छा, मैं बोलती हूँ, ठीक है? Good, Ayush, your answer is correct. Now others who are making, I'm just writing part by part. You tell me, what should I write? How do you make the eraser big? Oh, this na? अच्छा. Yeah, it's easy. हाँ, so somebody was saying, say, if my house, na? Okay, if my house, बोलो अभी, helping verb क्या आएगा? Would not, exactly. यहाँ पर we will use been, B-E-E-N, क्योंकि जब हम लोग हिंदी में बोल रहे हैं ना, अगर ये नहीं होता, होने के लिए the English is been, right? In this tense only, for future perfect tense only. If my house would, अच्छा नेगेटिव है तो क्या आएगा? Yeah, would not have been, और फिर near the road, maybe रोड के पास. तो ये इतना डर्टी नहीं होता. अब इसको बनाओ, तो का इंग्लिश क्या होगा? देन, एकदम, देन ये इतना डर्टी नहीं होता. बोलो अगेन द सेम थिंग, इट वुड नॉट, फिर हैव, परफेक्ट टेंस है तो हैव आना ही है. यू वुड नॉट हैव बीन सो डर्टी. बोलो ममता, इज इट फाइन? यू फाइन? तो देर आर टू पार्ट्स, दिस इज वन पार्ट, ये हो गया एक पार्ट, एंड फ्रॉम हियर द कंडीशन स्टार्ट्स, राइट? नाउ because in Hindi, when we translated it into Hindi, we had used this term, right? अगर ये होता, तो होने के लिए we have to use this thing been. जैसे कि in other words we use B-E-E. I will be a doctor. मैं एक डॉक्टर बनूंगी, होंगी, जो भी है. So for that particular word we are using be. और perfect tense में it will be been because have है. मतलब be का ही another form is been, right? हाँ, क्या फिर से बोलो? In this sentence? हाँ, ये हम नेगेटिव में बोल रहे हैं. अगर वो नहीं होता मेरे इतना रोड के सामने, तो इतना धूल नहीं होता, right? You are imagining this sentence. So if my house would not have been near the road, it wouldn't have been. Now इसको हम कोई like I think Ayush had made in a way, you made it in simple past, na? Which sentence you said first? What was the sentence?
My house would not have been that much of dirt if it was not near the.
हाँ, it is also correct. He is making simple past tense. मैंने बोला ना कि एक part condition को you can make it simple past also, या फिर past perfect also. तो you can do it that way. तो क्या होता है ना, your sentence becomes a little simple. ये बहुत ज़्यादा complicated हो गया ना, would have been, wouldn't have been. So what he said is, if my house would not have been near the road, then I forgot. हाँ, it was not so dirty, but you know in this case would have is more sounding much better. मतलब it is making the sense more clearer. दोनों ही I am talking about in future perfect, imagining. Okay, so that's how future perfect is very tricky, and this particular part of the tense I'll tell you, जहाँ पर people make most of the mistakes. No, have been only happens in case of the हिंदी का जो sentence है उसके ऊपर बेस करके. हाँ, अब अगर यहाँ पर मैं suppose I would have talked about any other action, कुछ काम करना, would have walked या cooked, ऐसा कुछ अगर मैं देती तो been नहीं आता, तब been की जगह वो verb use होता. बट यहाँ पर वैसा कुछ verb तो है नहीं. I am not talking about any action here, है ना? तो इसीलिए I have to bring been, क्योंकि यहाँ पर होना is the main action here. Understand? Okay. Should I give another sentence which we will make in future perfect? Last one. Okay, then we will go to the next one, future perfect continuous. अच्छा, you do it this way. अगर आज शाम मैं उसके घर जाऊंगी तो मैं पूरा चैप्टर फिनिश करवा के आऊंगी. अब बोलो. Another thing, this sentence can be made in simple future also, but you make it in future perfect. ठीक है. अगर मैं उसके घर आज शाम जाऊंगी या फिर जाती तो मैं पूरा चैप्टर कंप्लीट करके आऊंगी. So make it in future perfect. I would going. Would gone. रूल देखो, अपना रूल देखो. नो नो, गो तो नहीं होगा, V3 गॉन ही होगा, बट शी इज मिसिंग समथिंग. मिसिंग पार्ट क्या है? हाँ 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 हाँ, हैव लगेगा. कहाँ से? हाँ, या फिर अगर तुम सिंपल फ्यूचर में बोल रहे हो, यू कैन मेक इट दैट वे ऑल्सो. हाँ बोलो.
I would have completed this chapter if I would have gone to her house.
हाँ, मतलब तुम लोग जो बोल रहे हो दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट, बट तुम लोग पूरा ही इमेजिन कर रहे हो कि अगर मैं जाता तो मैं करके कंप्लीट करके आता. हाँ हाँ हाँ, आई विल हैव कंप्लीटेड चैप्टर. या फिर इफ आई वुड हैव गॉन टू हर हाउस टुडे इवनिंग, I would complete the chapter. या फिर I will complete the chapter. इसको simple future ही रखो. Then also it is correct. Yes. If I would have gone to her house today evening, I will have completed the chapter. Yes. Okay. Fine. ठीक है. तो जब भी imaginary sentence आए, you make it this way. Okay. Future perfect is mainly used for imaginary cases. Okay. Fine. Done. ठीक है. Any query? Okay, this is this is the longest tense which I took so long to explain, because there are a lot of confusion in this case. Okay, and now last one is future perfect continuous. Let me tell you, there is not so much use of it, to be honest, right? Very less it is used, but still you write the rule for your own knowledge. Okay, future perfect continuous. If you make straight Hindi of it, उसका ना उतना मीनिंग आता नहीं है. मतलब we don't say like this कि I would have been going to your house by evening. इसको simply बना दो ना, I will go to your house by evening. So there is no need of it as such, but because it is still there in grammar chapter, so let us learn. Okay. So when do we use it? We use it again for future purpose, and there is no particular time frame or anything that should be given. Okay, so I'm just writing straight away the rule. I am sure you already know the rule. बोलो क्या होगा? Subject first. हाँ, will आएगा. Will, would according to the sentence. So I'm writing both. Have. Then yes. Been. क्योंकि continuous है तो been आएगा. Then हाँ, V4 plus object. Okay. ठीक है. So this is the main rule, and you make any sentence. You tell me a sentence of future perfect continuous tense. Tell me any sentence. Simple future tense को ही बनाओ in future perfect continuous. It's the same. हाँ, क्योंकि ing है ना continuous tense. जैसे प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस में हमसे ना कि आई एम टीचिंग राइट नाउ, तो ing आई एम ब्रिंगिंग. सो सेम फॉर दिस ऑल्सो. परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस में यू हैव टू ब्रिंग V4, मतलब ing आएगा. ठीक है. हैव बीन एंड देन V4. या कैन यू टेल मी एनी एग्जांपल? एनीवन? देखिए फैन कौन चला दिया? जाके बोलो फैन थोड़ा ऑफ करने. ओह, दैट्स गुड. हाँ, yes, I would have been, what she said, I would have been going to her house next week.
Ma'am, is it necessary to mention the time?
Actually, see, because continuous tense, so time frame is needed, but you know, तो फिर ये sentence I'm not taking. Let's take like this. I would have been traveling in the train for 15 hours. So now it makes sense. मतलब मैं 15 घंटा से लगातार I will be continuing to travel, right? So in that case it makes more sense. Otherwise what you said, the sentence is correct, but लिखो उसको हम simple future में भी तो कर सकते हैं. I will go to your house tomorrow, like that. But when it is perfect continuous, so I have to. It's better if you mention the time frame. You know, then it makes sense. Okay, so let me write this sentence only. We will be traveling by train. Oh, sorry, that will have been. See, still it is making sense. Even if I do continuous, वो भी makes sense. So it's not so much needed actually. We will have been. Traveling by train for 15 hours. It's like we will be traveling, and it shows that, you know, longer period of time. कि कब तक चलेगा? 15 घंटा तक वो काम will continue to happen, right? So this is the only case we use. So I'll tell you not to stress your brain so much on this. Just remember the rule. That's all. ठीक है? So with that we end the tense part. ठीक है? और कुछ वैसा है नहीं. And yeah, one more thing I'd like to tell you. When we had talked about simple future in our last class. So in simple present, I mean. Now simple present हम लोग कब use करते हैं? Exactly. An action which happens regularly or at regular interval. मतलब जो regularity जिसका mention है. And also for universal truth. हाँ, like sun rises in the east and all. So this also we use. Now, in some cases, you know, we use simple present tense, लेकिन उसका notion होता है future tense. ऐसा भी कुछ tense है. Do you have any example like that? कभी ऐसा हुआ है? You have seen a sentence, it was simple present, but the meaning is future. You're not remembering now, yeah, but it happens, you know, when you go through grammar book or you speak a certain sentence, then you realize अरे ये तो वो tense का rule नहीं follow कर रहा है, because there are some exceptions always. Okay, so I'll just say some of the sentences like that. Look at the sentence I'm writing, huh? No, not Prime Minister, let's make it President. अभी आए थे हाल ही में of So what is the straight Hindi of this particular sentence? तुम हिंदी में translation करो. Exactly. USA के जो president है वो इंडिया पहुंचने वाले हैं कल. Now this sentence, if you look at this sentence, look, forget tomorrow. Sentence का construction देखो, ये कौन सा tense हो रहा है? Simple present. Subject है verb का present form with es, क्योंकि singular है subject, तो इसलिए es लगा है. And then object. लेकिन इसका motion है future. मतलब वो काम अभी तक हुआ नहीं है. So these are the some cases where we do not follow the rule, we deviate from the rule, right? There are some sentences like that. He reaches. मतलब actually what is the meaning of it? You know, it shows, you know, the urgency. मतलब वो कल ही आने वाले कि something immediately is going to happen. तो on that basis मतलब वो इतना immediate basis we are showing कि we consider it as simple present, मतलब something जो which अभी हो रहा है, we consider it like that. Understanding? So that's why in those cases we use it is, though it is simple present, but still the motion is future. ठीक है? So I think it's better you make a separate block, okay? That exceptional rules. You can give the heading this way to remember these sentences. Exceptional rules. And you can write number 1 sentence this. Though it is simple present, it is talking about something in future. ठीक है? तो तुम अपने language में you can write that in for your own reference. Right? So now why is it exceptional? If you in case later on like wonder, तो थोड़ा short में लिख लो कि because it is simple present tense, but the notion of the sentence is future. To show immediate urgency. Immediate urgency. मतलब something बहुत तुरंत होने वाला है, and it shows कि वो everybody is very much into action now because the president is coming. You remember जब जो बाइडेन आए थे कितना cleaning operation start हो गया, and all the dogs, stray dogs were kept somewhere in some village far away. They were all put there. अभी शायद 2023 में ही शायद when it happened in the हाँ वो तो उस टाइम में वो होता है, and then when Joe Biden himself had visited then also. तो वो जो वहाँ पर है ना वो garbage area, it was all covered somehow, so it's all such a funny thing, but yeah, it happens, right? So he reaches tomorrow, okay. In some way we can also say like this, मतलब इसे ही sentence को the train arrives in 5 minutes, मतलब it is still future, अभी तक वो काम हुआ नहीं है, but I am making it simple present, मतलब वो अभी आ ही चुका है almost, it is almost there, okay. So in that case also we can use this. The train arrives the platform in 5 minutes. Yeah, you can write this also. Achha. Now, see, I'll talk about some other sentence where again we deviate from the rule. ये था simple present का, right? I'm just writing it here for your reference. Simple present. Now, look at this sentence. Wait. I'm going to meet you soon. Which tense is this? Yes, present continuous. Subject, then I have used helping verb am, and then before. I was telling you ना continuous मतलब ing आएगा, तो देखो ये continuous tense ही है. I have used ing. लेकिन continuous का मतलब क्या होता है? Which I am doing right now, but am I doing it right now? No. Again same sense of urgency. मतलब I am going to meet, बहुत तुरंत मैं तुमसे मिलने वाली हूँ. So I am using it in present tense, लेकिन the notion is still future. I have not yet met you. I am going to meet you. I will meet you. मतलब ये sentence और I will meet you, they are like same meaning, but formation is different. So this is again see present continuous tense, but it does not show the meaning when we translate, right? It does not show that meaning of present continuous कि जो काम अभी हो रहा है, I am not doing it right now, but it is so urgent that I am going to meet you so soon कि I consider it as present tense, so I am changing it into present continuous tense. Okay. Now, one more. Yeah. Now, usually I have like I have told you before also that have, has, had, these are used in which particular tense only? Only perfect. No, had is for past, yeah, you're right, but have has their present. But perfect tense, जैसे ही perfect continuous, future perfect, simple perfect, जो भी हो simple perfect बोल रहे हैं, present perfect जो भी हो, we'll use have, has, had is for past, have, has is for present. And who is for plural? Have or has? Wrong, the common mistake. Have is for plural and has is for singular. अब don't take I and you because I and you are exceptional, right? उन लोगों के लिए rule हमेशा अलग होता है, ठीक है? Okay, but look at this sentence. Now, look at this sentence. We have an apple every day. What does have mean here? Have कैसे use हो रहा है? We can replace have with some other main verb also. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? If you make it in Hindi? No, usually have मतलब होता है कुछ पास में रहना. मतलब here I am talking about having means eating. I had my breakfast in the morning. मैं खा कर आई हूँ. तो यहाँ पर I am not saying कि I ate my breakfast. Ate भी बोल सकते हैं, but had also we can use. But here have is used as an action word. यहाँ पर कोई action तरीके से we are using it. It is not acting as an helping verb anymore, जो कि present perfect या उसमें होता है. We are not using it as an helping verb. Here it is the main word, action word. And which what is the sentence? इस sentence का tense क्या है? Can anyone tell me? What is the tense of this sentence?
Simple present.
Absolutely, simple present. मतलब हर रोज हम लोग एक एप्पल खाते हैं. जिससे ना an apple a day dog keeps the doctor away. ना हर दिन एक एप्पल खाना ही जरूरी. It's like that. So it is like this is which tense? Yeah, you said simple. Yes, absolutely. Now you can ask me then why have you used have? Because have is used only for perfect tense. But here you have to remember have is not a helping word. It is a main word. हाँ ये action word है. इसीलिए I have used it here. So these are some of the cases where the rule completely deviates. You cannot like follow the traditional methods of sentences. Like I was telling you the other day, voice change. You two were there in the class, Wednesday's class I think. So in voice change I told you this one, mango tastes sweet, it smells, the rose smells good. So these are exceptional cases. In every rule you will find exception. Because we have to remember English language is actually a mixture of Scandinavian language, French language. There are a lot of inputs from these languages also. English is not only Britain's language. इसका जो origin, if you read about English literature, इसमें बहुत सारे वो Anglo-Saxon period का language इसमें है. There are period from Spanish languages are there. बहुत सारे words ऐसे हैं. So you cannot always follow all the rules blindly because there will be deviation, right? And even अभी तो मुझे इतना याद नहीं आ रहा है, but there are many other sentences which do not follow the rules, right? If you remember, just let me know if you have anything in your mind, or if you later on if you remember also. But we always have some exceptional rules, right? So that's all for tense. I don't think there is much to say. Okay, now I still have time. That's good. I want to tell you one more thing. That is, I was talking about gerund and infinitives. है ना? अभी तुम जो एक example मुझे दिए. I think last day also I mentioned that to somebody. Now, gerund or infinitive, any idea what is that? Have you ever come across this term? No? Well, even I also, when I was a student, I really didn't know this term. Though it was there in our syllabus, तुम लोगों के भी syllabus में शायद था, but we often choose to overlook these things. And especially, are you all from like CBSE or state board? हाँ, CBSE और state board जो है वो लोग एकदम बहुत desperately इसको overlook कर देते हैं. But it is only ICSE and ISC वो जो है they are always strict to the rules, to the British pronunciation and everything. So because they don't consider themselves to be from India actually, they consider that they belong to some other planet. ठीक है. So over there, and since I have taught in the ICSE school, so I am pretty well acquainted with these rules. So even I was also not aware what was gerund and all, but later on I have realized. So let me tell you, as you were saying that I will have to do the work by today. तुम अभी एक sentence बोले थे ना, तो she can say that again that is also an exception. You can say that ma'am this is so future perfect tense because will है have है, but I will differ in this. It is not future perfect. क्यों? ये जो to go use है किया है ना हम लोग, to go, to do. एक चीज you will always notice whenever we use to ना, whenever we use to before an action word, main verb के पहले, we don't use it in any other tense but only present tense. ये हमेशा V1 ही होता है. I have to do the work. Have you ever heard I have to done the work or did the work? No. To जो होता है whenever we use to before an action word, it is called infinitives. Very important. Infinitives. Now infinitives में भी एक है normal infinitives, एक है bare infinitives. There are some sentences we do not use this to, but it is implied. Sentence में वो to नहीं है, लेकिन we have to consider कि वहाँ पर एक to है. मतलब it is used as an infinitive but without the to. Okay, so I will tell you more elaborately in another class because gerund and infinitive is a pretty big thing. You need to understand. But once you understand, it's very easy. Okay. Now in this sentence, what you had said, I have to, I will have to go to the market today. ठीक है? Or I will have to do the work. Now, future perfect में what was the rule? Will आएगा, have आएगा, then V3 आएगा, right? But in this case we are not doing V3 क्योंकि मैंने to लगाया है तो automatically V जो है वो होगा first form में. That means it becomes infinitive. और infinitive क्या होता है? Whenever you put to before a verb, it does not act as a verb anymore. तब वो verb नहीं रहता है. It loses its quality of a verb. What does it become? It acts as a noun or pronoun. और sentence का subject या object के जैसा वो starts behaving. Understanding? Whenever you are adding to before an action word as in dance, walk, talk, teach, anything, इसके पहले जैसे ही तुम to लगाते हो, it becomes infinitive. मतलब वो verb नहीं रहता है. It acts as the object of the sentence. Last part of the sentence, it acts as. Fine. So I'll just tell you one example. It will be clearer to you. If I say, she has to finish the assignment today. Okay. Now, where is the subject here? She is the subject, very easy. ठीक है. Verb. ये तो you can say it is helping verb. Has is usually helping verb. Main verb. But I have used to here, so it is not acting as main verb anymore. ये पूरा part हो गया object का. To finish से लेके to finish the assignment today. This entire part becomes object. You can say, ma'am, finish is action word. We are talking because has के साथ we should put. But then अगर ये action word ही होता, then I would have done. She has finished her work. तो ed आ जाता ना. But I cannot add ed because I have added to. So this part, this particular part becomes infinitive. Okay, this is called infinitive. मतलब infinitive का काम यही होता है, the verb को उसके to make him lose his quality of being a verb. It becomes object of the sentence या फिर subject. जैसे कि now if I change the order, look at this sentence. Huh? This is one, this is another sentence. See, look at the sentence. To walk in the morning is a good exercise. Can you say where is the subject of the sentence? यहाँ पर I, you कुछ नहीं है, but there is a subject. Exactly. To walk. Actually mainly this one, और ये तो है added part, ये तो adverb है, but I'm still underlining the entire part. This thing is mainly this one. To walk. ये है sentence का subject. Now have you ever heard कि verb हो जा रहा है subject? Subject is usually noun or pronoun. लेकिन how did I make it subject of the sentence? By adding to. तो ये part क्या बन गया? Subject बन गया. So what is it called grammatically? Exactly. This is called infinitive. क्या? Exactly. I was about to tell you this only. Very good. Walking is a good exercise. Now again, walk is action word. I have made ing. फिर भी वो action word ही है. V4 है ये. But still, walking will be subject in the sentence. क्यों? वो हो जाता है gerund. मतलब ये जो हम लोग to use कर रहे थे infinitive बनाने के लिए, same thing. जब हम लोग to use नहीं करके I will add ing, तब वो हो जाता है gerund. Again, gerund also has the same work, same role to do. Verb का quality को lose करवा देना, and it becomes subject or object of the sentence. So as soon as I have put ing, तब तो to नहीं लगेगा, सिर्फ walking आ जाएगा. It is becoming not a verb but subject of the sentence. तो वो हो जाएगा gerund. Is it clear enough? It can sound a little tricky, I know, but I'll again do one revision for gerund and infinitives because you need a lot of practice. एक class में तुम सोच मतलब you will listen to in 10-15 minutes and then you will not forget after 10-15 minutes only. So it needs a lot of practice, but I hope the concept is clear what I tried to convey, right? Okay. Now if you think for an example जहाँ पर तुम लोग ऐसे दे सकते हो कि verb is acting as a subject of the sentence. By the time I will write one sentence, okay? बोलो इसमें क्या है? ये एक सेंटेंस ना तुम उस दिन बोला ना रेन एंड मार्टिन you are only saying ना you have रेन एंड मार्टिन, so the sentence is taken from that book. The cackling goose woke us up in the morning. You know the meaning of goose? वो I don't know Hindi of it. Ducks होता है ना ducks. What do you say in Hindi? अच्छा, yeah, that one. उसी का जो a little bigger in size, they are called goose. Okay, the same species. The cackling goose woke us up in the morning. यहाँ पर एक और interesting चीज़ मैं बोल दूँ, goose का plural form क्या है? Any idea? It's not gooses or something like that. It's geese. G-E-E-S-E. Okay, when more than one goose is there. Okay, so many things to learn and to remember. Okay, the cackling goose woke us up in the morning. ठीक है? Tell me where is the subject here? The cackling goose, not just cackling. Yeah, this part is the subject. So do you find any gerund or any infinitive in the sentence? Yes, absolutely. Now the main verb is, this is the main verb. Cackle, मतलब बहुत क्या बोलते हो बोलो चपर चपर करना, that's called हाँ वही मतलब not I'll not say irritating but वो continuous एक noise, just small noise that usually birds do or ducks do. Cackle is the main verb, ठीक है? What have I added with it? See, I have added ing with it. तो हो गया cackling, तो obviously e will not stay with the spelling. Now ये हो गया gerund, क्योंकि main verb के साथ what have I added? ing. Now it is losing the quality of being a verb. अगर ये verb है तो sentence क्या होता? The goose was cackling and so I woke up in the morning. तो अब हो जाता है then it would have been main verb. वहाँ पर भी ing है but was cackling, continuous tense. वो बहुत cackle कर रहा था, continuous tense. But I did not say that. First you tell me this sentence is in which tense? This given sentence? Exactly. How do you know? This verb is in V2 form. Wake, woke, woken, right? Waken. So cackling goose is the subject here. This entire part is the subject. That is verb, and जो बाकी जो भी है us up in the morning पूरा है object, right? So whenever we are adding ing with the main verb, we are getting सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस. देखो इस सेंटेंस का सब्जेक्ट ही है कैकलिंग गूज. ठीक है. ऑल्सो अनदर थिंग इज cackle is the main verb, but I will add another thing, another term with this. Remember this term first, then I'll explain. Participle. यहाँ पर cackling participle भी है. क्यों? मतलब it is acting as an adjective of the noun. Goose is a noun here. Goose कैसा है? बहुत noisy वाला goose है. It's cackling a lot. So ये जो ing मैंने जो ऐड किया है वर्ब के साथ ing जैसे ही मैंने कर दिया and it is acting as an adjective, it is becoming participle also. अब this is not that participle which you are reading की present participle, past participle, वो है अलग participle. This participle is an adjective form. This is adjective in its quality. बहुत सारा हो रहा है ना. Okay, I will not go further. I'll end here. Just remember these three terms. Gerund, infinitive, participle. One more day I'll take one full class on only these three, so it will be easier for you. But why am I saying today is just to give you an idea. Otherwise, you know, like thoda if you're familiar with these terms, it becomes easier for you to catch up later on. वरना फिर से next day you will feel the same कि अरे कितना कुछ एक साथ हो रहा है. So don't be so confused. It's very easy. I'll give you 2-3 examples. It will become it's very easy. Okay, so I'll just make only 2 more examples I'll give and then I'll finish. Okay, I'm sure I have time. Yes, I have time. So I'll just give 2 more examples. Okay, you just tell me that. Walking is a good exercise, you said. Very nice. Tell me something like that. Any other thing like that? कुछ ing add करके या फिर to add करके कुछ भी. You think? Okay, I'm also thinking. देखो, you yourself will be able to answer me now. I don't have to tell you or help you with that. Okay, ठीक है. Sit for some time. See, to bark at night is the habit of the stray dogs. ठीक है. Sit here now. First bench में आ जाओ. तुम लोग sit here. It's all empty. Now, this thing हाँ इस sentence में कहाँ पर where do you find जो भी मैंने term बोला है. अच्छा, दोनों में से चूज करो. Infinitive या gerund? What do you see here? Very good. See, I told you you will be able to answer. क्यों? अच्छा, infinitive कौन सा है? Exactly, to bark. Fine. So, why is it infinitive? Say again. What? Exactly. The main verb is what? Bark. But in this sentence, can you find out the subject of the sentence? What is the subject of this sentence? Just see a little carefully. Exactly. This entire part is subject. ये पूरा ही है subject. Now comes helping verb, and then there is no action word at all in the sentence. ये पूरा हो गया object of the sentence, right? So subject, this is helping verb. There is no main verb, right? There is no main verb in the sentence. Subject, helping verb, and then comes the object of the sentence, right? So now bark is, as you were saying, this is one action word, right? Barking by dogs, but I have used to before it. Now it is not a verb anymore. It is not acting as a verb anymore, right? So ये sentence का क्या हो गया है? No, it is subject of the sentence. This is not adjective. Adjective तो कोई quality बताएगा ना. It is not talking about any particular quality. It is just saying to bark at night. तो this entire part is subject, and ये हो गया तुम्हारा infinitives. ठीक है? Now this is infinitives. Clear? Now see, इसी को how can you change to gerund? Same sentence. इसको तुम gerund में कैसे change करोगे? to हटा देंगे. हाँ, exactly same चीज को ही barking at night is the habit. So I just change it. Huh? See, I told you will be able to answer me only. It's not so difficult. देखो, it became even more easy. क्या था? हाँ, हाँ. Now, so where is the gerund? Exactly, barking. This is particularly is the gerund, right? Matlab, because I am adding ing, so the verb is losing its quality to be a verb. It is not acting as an action word anymore. It is acting as a subject of the sentence. मतलब noun जैसा होता है, subject होता है sentence का, or pronoun, it is acting like that. Therefore, it is called gerund. Easy enough? Understood? ठीक है? तो participle में I am not going today. It will be again, I will going over your head. ठीक है? So just remember, I hope you have written the examples. Next day we can talk more about it. Okay, I'll give you more examples on that. Clear? Any doubt? Okay. होगा doubt. घर में जाके थोड़ा एक बार खोलो, देखना suddenly you feel like you're forgetting everything. But what I suggest is, as soon as you are going home from here, then only just see for 5 minutes so that the thing gets registered in your brain. And then you forget, no matter, not a problem. But when you see, like after 1 week again, then it becomes difficult. Then of course you will not be able to relate anything that I said. ठीक है, थोड़ा घर जाके थोड़ा एक बार बस पेज पलटना, so it will be easier for you. Clear? Next, I think we have, whenever we have class, we will start with, if you have in your mind ki ma'am just do this topic, we have confusion on this, do let me know. Okay, one day before you let me know that what topic you want me to do. Right? Otherwise, of course, I will be following my own curriculum, but still, if you have any doubt, do let me know. Clear? Okay. See you next day, and please go through these things.